Okay, here we are back in Advance Wars, and it's time to go get the Neotanks, which is kind of an annoying level. The enemy lab uncovered. Who is the unexpected ally? So you get to choose your CO against Adder. There are 17 cities, 3 bases, 5 airports, and 2 ports. It's Sami, in case you're wondering. That appears to be the lab on the map. If my intel is accurate, they're working on a new type of tank in there. Calculating from Adder's skill and the speed of our advance, I estimate we have 18 days to capture the lab or rout our foe. If we can do that, we might be able to get our hands on the weapon specs. I see. We've no time to tarry then. Hmm? Looks like the battle's started without us. What? Who in the world could it be? It's Black Hole on one side, but who are they fighting? My enemy's enemy is my ally, or something like that. Prepare to advance. We must not be late. So I only ever recommend bringing Sonya if you know there's fog. Since you don't know that, don't bother. Now, for Sensei, he you need speed here, which is why I think Kanbei is the best way to go. Sea of Hope, Mission 20. Okay, I had to stop there for a moment, and if it happens again, I'm just going to probably restart, but let me make sure the mouse is out of the way. This is the location of Black Hole's secret lab. We have to get this information to Yellow Comet. They've come to fight with us. Yes, let us combine our strength and strike. So, there's a sub and a cruiser making it a little bit difficult for you to get boats out, as well as tons of shoal or reef or whatever this is supposed to be called. Okay, that's reef, that's shoal. So yeah, don't really rely on boats, not to mention they have all this crap up here. So with 18 days, routing is really tricky. I'm going to create an infantry because I'm thinking the tank's going to come down, but I don't know if it's going to attack or not. Let's get a transport copter also, just because that may motivate the cruiser to move. Now, you do have to worry about the 2 air units, the bomber and the chopper, coming down to shoot these. You are given a cruiser, but it's Sami, so the cruiser's not going to do much. Sorry. So my goal with the boats here is to weaken everything to the point where Kanbei can just smash it when he goes through. And just as a little bit of insurance, we're going to soften this tank. The airport here is worthless, to be perfectly honest, because the cruiser is right there. It's just going to pull up and start shooting. The best you could do would be to try to lure it into like an artillery strike. Kneel before Adder. Side slip. So yes, turn 1, he gets this. I'll also point out something with his battleships in a moment. See how you move the tank as like a attempt to block. So he has seized those squares. There's nothing I can do, unfortunately. So with this one, oh wait, it's Kanbei's turn first. Keep thinking Orange Star goes first. Okay. I don't know if He'll take the shot there. He might. It's just really, really awkward. I kind of mean like everything here is awkward. So I will go in here for the defense bonus. Leave the cruiser back, I guess. I don't know. Like, if you can't tell, he's literally just trying to run away. See, I did take the shot and went after the fortified one of all things. Now, the good news is I can turn and attack it. Okay. I did not expect that one. That was hilarious. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna get one of these. So I'll load this guy up next turn. Yeah. Not ideal. Like, I really don't care about the mech. I'll just have something else kill it later. It's gonna be like 3 damage. Hello? Wow. So I'm pretty sure if I had tried that, that would have just blew me apart. Actually, hold on a second. How far out can that reach? No, I'm better off going for this. Like, I'm gonna need an APC eventually just to keep everything supplied. Gonna need an anti-air here just for whatever they throw at me next. And I'll let the infantry deal with the APC, as ridiculous as that may sound. And even though I'm probably going to lose technique or whatever, I'm doing this just to cripple it a little bit more. I'm genuinely surprised that the chopper did that much, but I'm going to attribute that to the difference in power between Sami and literally anyone else in the game. Can't the guy have a little fun? Okay, he can reach my transport copter now, which could be really bad. That may actually be game ending. Just because it's so hard to get an economy going to actually get out there and do crap. He can actually reach my actual copter, too. Yeah, if he shot that down, it's just turn off the game, start over. Yeah, it's dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm wondering if I'm just better off ignoring the bomber from here. Whoa! That's actually fantastic news, because the one transport copter is still alive. I can slide it over. Try to get a little bit more out of it before it goes down. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to build an economy to actually fight a naval war here. Kind of wondering if I should try to save up for a bomber myself. 26. Yeah, I can't buy anything this turn if I want one. Thing is, he has this completely surrounded. So, that move 6 was the bomber move. 7. I'm gonna try it. 3 more shots and then that's out. Like, I'm wondering if it may be worthwhile to try to get a sub just to fight back against some of these things. I should also mention that I don't really have a way to resupply these either, so once they run out of whatever it is they use, yeah, they get to sit there and watch the rest of the fight play out. That sucked. Snow says battleships are there to kind of cut me off. Gonna go for this one to free up the airspace. Curious if this will actually spook any of them away. Like, I'm thinking I really do need this airport here. That may end up being the linchpin here. Yeah, I'll just get those back next turn. Actually, need to leave this here. The bomber could go after it, which is like the worst case scenario, but then I can just turn and shoot it down. Wondering if I should try to get the port just for the money, if nothing else. $1,600. So if I were to spend this, no, I can't even do that. Let's grab another tank then. I'm looking at repair bills in case you're wondering what I'm talking about. If only you could go under the bridge. Can't a guy have a little fun? I don't actually know if this will do anything at the moment. Maybe the tank can reach my transport copter? Annoying, but manageable. I'm just going to shoot it down with my anti-air here. It's actually out of ammo and soon to be out of fuel. He could go for it, it's just I don't think he would. Sucks that's just outside of range too, but yeah. Almost forgot to start that. Will he do it? Will he make my day? No, he didn't. Interesting. Actually, I'd rather use a battle copter for that, I think. Yeah, I don't even think that tank's gonna get there in time. So yeah, this one bomber's just gonna rip their airspace apart. So with this, they don't have any recourse. There's nothing that they have left to defend with. Like, the missiles will be a little dangerous until next turn. And once they start capturing the harbor, that's when I'm going to have this swoop in and start shooting. Basically, if I were to go now, then it'll just counterattack. Right here. Yeah, just in case, I'm going to need to prep this chopper to take this guy all the way over to their enemy HQ. 2 shots left. APC is handy. She can't do anything anymore. Okay, I think I have a little fun, so that means he's going after my anti-air on the bridge, most likely. It's bad news if he gets that. Crap. I should still be standing after this. It's just timing just got really tight. Now they could box me in, which would be a very good move on their part, which I'm not really expecting it. Let's go over here so I can get that refueled. Let's see. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm better off waiting. What I can do in the meantime is crank out another copter. Can this outrun me? Yes, it could. That's annoying. Well, I guess I have to. My mind is honed for battle. That is the essence of a samurai. Samurai spirit. Okay, so the way we'll do it is this here first to blow the medium tank off the map. So I don't have to worry about him creating any new units with all the money he's been accumulating. To clear out the skies. Okay. I don't think there's a way for me to go over there to fuel it up. So I definitely don't want to touch the ground just yet. What's the lander at for? Anyway, I only have the machine gun left here. The look of terror on your face, it's absolutely delicious. This should bounce off. Samurai Spirit is a massive defense boost. in case you had any doubts right there. Lander down. Crap. Okay, we'll do it this way then. I was hoping the machine gun would still work on the cruiser, but it didn't, obviously. So I'm hoping this will max out my power score because we're destroying a battleship, a cruiser, and a lander all in one turn, possibly more depending on what over here is exposed. I'm only doing this so it's safe to land. I'm not gonna lie to you or anything about that. And this is a tad overkill, but once again, it's for my score reasons. The recon was a little bit of a boost, but a pair of battleships. The artillery can shoot me. Not too much I can do about that, I'm afraid. But yeah, the economy is so developed right now, I can actually crank out a bomber every turn, almost. If I were not playing Kanbei, I could. Okay. Even if he tried to hide these by having them go underwater, they would run out of fuel by now. Ah, that was a mistake. It's not one that's going to cost me anything, it's just an annoying one. Yeah, I could have had the bomber do this instead, but the tanks are close enough to where it doesn't matter. It only hurts for a moment. So yeah, he's doing a slide slip with a side slip with just another sub left and nothing more. Day 17. Today and tomorrow, all we have left. Well, let's end it then. So yeah, I think it should be possible to do this one turn sooner. These are the plans for the new weapon. Yes, with these, we should be able to produce that new tank design. You were still out to come to our aid. You have our gratitude. No, thank you. You helped me out of a jam. It's time for me to return to Orange Star, but we'll meet again. Left without offering a name. Is that what passes for manners these days? Don't worry, I'm sure we'll be meeting again. My thoughts exactly. We'll be meeting again. Hmm, that's considered a perfect 300. Kanbei's army grows mightier with every day, especially with an economy like that. I don't know why Sammy's smiling. What did you do? Okay, I'm being a little harsh there. But yeah, that's where we're going to wrap up this one. When we pick up next time, Kanbei may be using a Neotank. We'll see. Anyway, I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching and goodbye.